So that's the reason we need to study HTML5 at the first. Today I'm really trying to explain all the important tags and all the things that important to learn HTML or HTML5. Okay, at the first we need the editor. We have a lot of type of editor like Notepad++, Sublime, Text Wrangler. We have those famous editors. But I'm using Sublime, it's free. Already you can download in the internet. You can download very not very big size, it's less small size. So you open the new file, okay? You open the new file in the Sublimes. As we know, we have a different type of documents. So for using HTML5, we need to declare our document type as a HTML. How we can do that? We open tag and say doc type. Doc type is HTML. Sorry, HTML. So by these tags, we define that this document is HTML. So that's really important. And after that, we need to open the tag HTML, includes the tag HTML. Take this as a note. HTML5, some tags we need to close it, and some tags we don't need to close it. Even if we not close it, it's not give the error. But some tags should be closed, especially HTML. Okay. Now, when we are after we use these tags and HTML and close tag HTML, we can write our code in here. So between these two tags. And then how we can save HTML? You can click the file and save, and after that select the location on your folder and name it as a index, for example html.html. Okay. Now I save it my document file as a HTML. As we see that the extension is HTML. So now we start writing codes. Okay, let's go for the basic. We have something very important. As we say, the HTML document itself begins with open tag HTML and ends with /HTML. So the website is different part. First of all is head. Head, we can bring our CSS file, and we can bring the JavaScript file, and also we can set as a title, and we can do many stuff in here in the head. And the second part is body of website. So that is to the famous part in HTML. We need to understand it. So to set the title, we are using the title tags. You know, HTML5 intro. So as we saw this, HTML is really easy. You can just use the tags and close the tags and set your text, your image, anything like this. So if I save the file and now go to open it, let's see what happened. Close this and go to desktop, and I should find my file inside index.html. So now I open the file. I just need to change the So now watch it carefully. See that we set the title HTML5 intro. As we see, it said HTML5 intro. So that's one example of our HTML files. It's really easy. Okay, let's back and go to more detail about HTML. Okay, we have some famous tags that really need and very important. HTML tags headings. Headings are defined with the H1 till H6. Okay, H1 is the biggest one, so it starts from the biggest to the lowest. So if we said H1, or if we use H1, is the biggest, and if we said H5 or 6 is the lowest. So how we can use it? Actually, we are going to, in the body, for example, we said H1 open the tags and close the tags. So in here we set our text, for example, live in Let's Talk a lot code. Now H1 is the biggest one. So for example, let's set as a H2. For example, as I said, it starts from big to small. Live, Let's Talk a lot code. Okay, now I'm just set. The last one is H6. Okay, so now if I save it and see the result, let's show the result. Okay, I will show you. Okay, see that. First one is the H1, so as I said, it's the biggest, and second one H2, and the last one is H6. So as you saw, H is used for headers. Okay, this is the first and the basic tags we can use it in HTML5. So we have something else, another tag. It's called paragraph. HTML paragraphs, we can use the P tags, tag P. How we can use it is really easy. So you said open tags P and close it. Okay, this is use it as paragraph. So we have a lot of basic tags, and I try to show you the basic one and then go to others. This is the result. This is paragraph. Okay, second one is, so for example, sometime we need to set the links inside our website. We need to use some links inside our website. For links and email, we can use tag A. Tag A are defined and use it to set the links and set the emails. Okay, inside the website. How we can use it? First one, we open the tags as A. For example, if we want to use the links, we need to use href and set our links. For example, google.com. So you need to close it, and after that we need to set the label for the links. So we need to set the label and caption for the links. In here we can use it, Google, between these two tags. Now if I save the file, the documents, and run it again, now watch out really carefully. See that we have a link. If I click the links, is directly going to the Google website. So that is really matter. Okay, So it's how we can set the links in the website. And also we can do that for emails. For example, if you want to set emails for the inside the website, you can use it directly like this by tag a, but instead href we can use mail to. So in here we can define our website, our email, for example, computer, okay, or let's talk, for example, at gmail.com. I hope I wasn't mistake, but I think I mistake. Mail. Let's run it. See the result. Yes. We need to set href equal mail to. It's really clear. So, right. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. So for emails, if you want to set the email inside your website, you need to define href equal mail to, then your email. So any emails you like it, there's no problem. So it's some basic tags in HTML. Okay, some basic tags in HTML, we need to understand it. Now came back for some other tags that we need to talk about is how we can bring image to website. For example, sometime you need to bring your image for the website. It's really easy. You just need to use a tag img. Tag img has some attributes. First one is the source. Source is the source of the image. Alt is a caption or label for the image. Okay, you can set the width and height for the size of the image, the size of the image area. So how we can use it, little do that in img. For example, source of the image, I need to bring the source right now, so I just find a little bit image, for example this one. Sorry, I just need to bring a source. I hope it's source equal source of your image slash name it .png. I hope it was correct. PNG. So as we said, we have another attribute called alt. Alt is the label of the image. For example, I say label of our image. Then we have a width and height. We can set the width with how image is taken area. For example, 100 pixel. High is 100 pixel. So we close the tags, and you can use it like this. It's not matter. So one of the important things in image tags, you don't need to close the tags. That's really matter. As I said as a first, some tags in HTML5 you don't need to close it, but some others need to close it directly. So now I'm try to run it and show the result. So now let's look the result. You see that I bring the image inside our website. That's really easy, you know. Let's zoom. I bring the image to the website. Okay, so with img tags we can bring any image to the website. That's really important. So what we study actually, we study the headers, and how we can bring the links, and we can bring the emails inside our website, how we can bring image inside our website. So we are going to continue really, because it's really important that I need to give you some basic uh, tags in HTML5. Okay. Okay, we have very important things in HTMLs. It's called the language. So when you are creating a website, you need to decide the language of your website. So we need to declare that inside the HTML tag. Okay, in here we can to declare the use the attribute lang equal. For example, if your website is English, you said in US, like this. You said in US, but every attribute should be inside between the semicolon. Every attribute in HTML should be between the semicolon. So that's one of the important attributes in HTML. Okay, we can't use it. Okay, and also we are talking about headings. We have, as I said, we have the H1 till H6, and it starts from the biggest to the smallest. That's really easy. Okay, we have something's style. We can use CSS inside the HTML, but this tutorial is not about CSS, so I'm not going to cover this till the next tutorial. Okay, this is not covered in this tutorial, so that's all. Okay, let's go back and explain some text style. Okay, we have many different type of text, bold, italic, so many different one. Okay, let's test someone. Okay, let's test the bold style. For example, if I write something inside our website and I set the bold, I said B, close this and set bold. Okay, for italic we have I, tag I. Okay, I just want to write it down for you and see the result, some result of HTML. Okay, and we have an emphasized text. It's called EM. Okay, let's run this and see the result for all of you. Okay, and I'm going to refresh it. Watch out. Bold, see, italic, and emphasized text. Okay, that's really cool. And we have other styles in text, so it's not really hard. We have mark, small, deal, sub, sub. For example, subscript. How we can write HTO, HTO, HT, HT, H2O in website. That's really easy. How? With sub and sup. Let's see that. Sub, subscript text, sup, superscript text. Okay, we said that sup H sup to, for example, is sub to soup. Okay, let's show the result. Okay, very cool. I can't see it. Okay, see that? This is the chemical craft. So with tags soup, we set our text at the high. With a sub, we set our text at the low. That's two tags is very important in HTML5. You can use it very well. Okay, we have another thing is in HTML is really important. It's called short quotations. So we can use quotation in HTML5. For example, if you write down the text at a quotation is really important. So only you need to set the tags of Q. Okay, like this, Q. Here we go. Okay, so now it's changed for the quotation like this. The example it should be like this. Okay, if I set it, show the example. Okay, watch it. See, this tags Q is directly changed for quotation. That is the tags of Q quotation. We have another things in HTML5, ABBR. ABBR, what is doing? So as I said, ABBR is with ABBR we can set the dots under the text. We can set the dots under the text. How? Okay, let's change this tags and set that ABBR. We need to close it. ABBR. Now look at is directly should be changed for the dots. ABBR. Okay, it's not work for me. Okay, let's go for the tags. Is really important, and we have already tags address for contact information. Like this example, I will set this as example. For example, this example is used for contact information. So if you need the contact information for your website, you can use this tags as a address. Okay, I don't need to write down and test all of these tags, but I will explain some of them and I will just show you the right way and how you can go in through the HTML5 and start learning. I think this video is enough for this time. I will try to come back tomorrow and I will explain more in HTML5. I hope we can finish HTML5 in 3 videos. So that's all for today. I just want you to like and share and subscribe and write down the comment below. Thank you. Subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Have a nice time.